thank you for joining me for today's practice. Today I'll be taking you through some really simple stretches. It's a really nice way to either start your day or even end off your day, especially if you're spending a lot of time at the moment, either on your feet or the opposite, where you're sitting down at a desk all day. We're going to work with the stretches to really open up the chest area, send a bit of love into the hips and the legs and our lower back. If, like me, you're currently pregnant, it might feel nice for you to lift up the hips, so either sitting on a bolster or a cushion or a block. And we're just going to begin our practice today in a comfortable seated position, however that looks like at the moment for you. Crossing out the legs, finding length in the spine, and then coming to close the eyes. Taking a moment to connect back to our breath, something that we often overlook throughout the busyness of life. It's always nice to just take a moment, take a breather, and just ground our energy. Coming to notice your breath as you inhale, feeling your belly expand. And as you exhale, feeling your belly contract and fall. Reminding yourself that you're exactly where you need to be. Breathing in and breathing out. Just keeping your eyes closed, taking the right ear towards the right shoulder. Feeling that stretch there in the left side of your neck. Exhaling back to center and taking it over to the other side, so pulling the left ear towards the left shoulder. Creating space here in the right side of our neck. Coming back to center, and then drawing the chin towards the chest. Allowing space to be created here in the back of our neck. Perhaps even feeling it all the way through to our shoulder blades. Coming back to center. And coming now to bend at the knees. So the feet here are either hip width apart, or if you need them to be just a little bit wider. So bending at the knees, taking the hands behind the back, so the fingertips can be facing towards your body. Grounding into the feet here, they're nice and strong. We're going to inhale, open up the chest here. Pulling that heart forward, strong in the arms. Bringing those shoulder blades together. Continuing to breathe. And either keeping your gaze forward, or if it's comfortable, taking the gaze up towards the ceiling. Bringing the gaze back, keeping our arms where they are. And we're going to just windscrew or wipe the legs here, so taking them over to the left side. They might get to the floor, they might not. Just kind of find where it feels okay for you to be. Keeping the arms where they are, lifting the chest still. Here for a round of breath. Pulling that right hip back towards your hands. Coming back to center and taking it over to the other side. Noticing we're not collapsing here, rounding through the back. Our heart space is still open, chest is still open. Continuing to breathe. Coming back to center. Walking the hands back and moving our feet now into a diamond shape. Allowing the knees to fall off to the side towards the ground so they're feeling nice and heavy here. Soles of the feet are coming together. Just sideways. Inhale, rolling the shoulders up towards the ears. And as we exhale, rolling them down our back, opening up our chest here. Hands are just at the ankles. Feeling this really nice opening here in the groin area and our hips. Really nice way to create space, whether you're sitting or standing for a lot of your day. Continuing to breathe. Taking an inhale here, and as we exhale, maybe seeing if we can fold forward just a bit. You might find that you're folding all the way forward, you might find you're just halfway, or you might find that just being here is enough for you today. Allowing yourself to just know where you feel like your space, where your place is within this space. Allowing space here to be created within our lower back as we're folding forward, as well as within our hip area. So although we're still just sitting still, this is quite an active pose. So remembering to draw in your breath into your belly. And as you exhale, seeing if you can soften just a little bit more into this fold. Alright, and coming back up. Taking our right hand now to our right knee. Taking that left hand over to the side. And we're not really taking our gaze all the way to the back here with this side twist. It is really just taking the gaze and lifting the chest towards the left side. Sitting up nice and tall. And then taking it over to the other side. So taking the left hand over to your right knee and taking that right hand towards your back, lifting the chest towards that right side. And coming back to center. Bringing the knees together here again. Taking our hands behind our back. And just taking some slow motion windscreen wipe the legs here. From left to right. Awesome. Then we're going to move into a squat position here. So this might look different for everyone. A coming into a squat position, so you might be on your tippy toes here, or your feet might be flat on the ground. You want your feet to be pretty wide apart, allowing space here. We're not going to be here for long. I know that this might feel really strong. But bringing the elbows to the sides of the inner sides of your thighs. Hands coming together. Again, we're finding length in the spine here, so we're not collapsing down here. Inhaling up. Opening up the chest. Just one more round of breath. Awesome. Let's exhale out and come to a forward fold. So bringing the feet hip width apart, or if you're needing a little extra space, or you're also pregnant like me, taking the feet out wide to the width of your mat, even wider if you need, bending at the knees, folding forward, hands to the floor or your shins, allowing the head to be nice and heavy here. Slight tuck of the chin, really encouraging the head to relax, continuing to breathe. And after your next exhale, you're going to breathe in, come halfway, and exhale, fold back down. Inhale up, exhale back down. Inhale, lift halfway. Pull those shoulders back. Exhale down. Inhale halfway. And this time we're going to lift all the way to come to stand. Inhale, lifting the arms up above head. Exhale, folding all the way forward again. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Let's take that left foot back. Coming into a lower lunge here. And as we inhale, roll the arms up towards our hips. And you're either going to want to leave your hands here, or you can even inhale them up towards the ceiling. Wherever you feel comfortable today. The legs are strong here. One more round of breath, inhaling, exhaling out. Let's grind the hands back down to the floor. Bring that right foot back. So we're in tabletop here, and we're just going to take a few hip movements from right to left. And then take it, now bringing our left foot forward in between our hands, getting there however you need to. Checking in that our knee isn't splaying over our ankle, pulling it back. Checking our foundation before coming to rise. Again, either hands at your hips or inhaling them up above head. Now the hip that of our leg that's in front of us is always going to want to pull forward. So the idea is now bringing it back into center. Continuing to breathe. One more round of breath. Coming to ground the hands down. Swinging that left foot back. Again, moving the hips left to right. Giving a bit of a stretch. Let's bring our big toes together, knees out wide, and coming into child's pose. Creeping those fingertips forward and allowing the forehead to rest on the floor. Taking this moment to come back to your breath, allowing it to come back to its normal pace. Feeling the hips move a bit closer towards the back of your heels, creating space in our groin area here, stretching out our thighs. Reaching those fingertips forward, creating space in our side ribs. Coming to take one last round of breath here. And after your next big exhale out, coming to rise. And coming to lay on your back to end our class. Letting your feet fall off to the side. Hands resting beside you or on your belly. And then gently coming to close your eyes. Coming back into your breath. Thanking yourself for taking this time to take care of you. Softening the shoulders, releasing any tension. Letting go of anything that is no longer serving you, leaving it all on the mat. Knowing that when you get up to go back to your day, you've taken this time for you. And you're starting on a fresh, new, clean slate. Taking a round of breath to end our class, bringing your hands to your heart space, or bringing your thumbs and palms together and bringing the thumbs to sit at that spot between your eyebrows. Breathing in and breathing out. Thank you for joining me for today's class. I'll see you for our next video.